guys about Milwaukee is that it is a forever changing market. Houses are being built daily. Not only that, some of these houses that are being built are being used for low-income families. Here you have the Martin Luther King Center, where a lot of students can come. At one point they were offering very low pay for people who wanted to come and work out. I know this is a really good place for a lot of young boys and young girls who like to play basketball, and they come here and they practice, and a lot of times it's free or very affordable cost. So this is the King Center here in Milwaukee, and a very wonderful place for sure. All right, so I'm gonna do my best to get you guys to see our downtown area. So as you can see, we are coming up on the Pfizer Forum, of course, home of the Milwaukee Bucks. Absolutely wonderful place to go if you've never been or you're thinking about coming to a Bucks game. Really good place, really nice food. They did a really good job. It used to be the Bradley Center here in Milwaukee, and they came up with a plan to do some renovating. You also have down here Milwaukee Area Technical College, known as MATC, which houses students who are coming to get 2-year degrees and technical degrees. So it's all here. As you can see, really nice building, and this is considered to be your downtown area. Here you have luxury apartments down here as well. Really high end, really nice, well taken care of for sure. And look how close it is to the Pfizer Forum. All right, you guys, so I am taking you around to see the Milwaukee area. Here you have MATC, which is known as Milwaukee Area Technical College. It houses thousands of students who come here to just simply get a 2-year or technical degree. Then over here we have luxury apartments here. Very high end. And of course, as you can see, looking at the sign, you have what is known as our Pfizer Forum. I'm gonna move it over a little bit for you guys. The beautiful thing about this is they did a full renovation on this place. I remember being a kid, we used to have the Bradley Center, and now it is called the Pfizer Forum. If you've never been and thinking about coming to a Milwaukee Bucks game, you definitely should. You will not be disappointed. So here is more of our downtown area. As you can see, more of MATC, which I will honestly say I truly appreciate them, because they've given students who are typically coming from low-income families opportunities to go to school for free. So that is really a good thing. And of course, you still have other things down here that I will show you guys later, so tune in. Just more footage of the MATC buildings. You have quite a few buildings in which students are able to learn, go to classes, obviously, and you know, even eat on campus. So that's one thing that I love about this. I do think that they were able to give students the opportunities who maybe did not want to go to 4-year colleges, just still the opportunity to be able to feel as though they are in college, because that's exactly what it is. It's just a 2-year program versus a 4-year and plus. So I suggest anyone looking for a school, this is definitely one. As you can also see, Milwaukee is always going through a renovation period, always finding new and creative ways to create more job opportunities and rebuild. So stay tuned for more. All right, next we have the Milwaukee Theater. What I love about this place is it's the opportunity for pretty much any of your concerts to be housed. I recently was here when the fabulous Fantasia, along with Joe, the handsome, infamous Joe, came and they did their thing here in the Milwaukee area. I had a beautiful time there, by the way. I've also been able to come to this place for the Millennium Tour, which was a few years ago. That was canceled at one point due to the pandemic, but reopened up. So then you have over here, you have the UW Milwaukee Panther Arena, where they house a lot of the opportunities for basketball games and such. However, there have been opportunities for small concerts and plays to be housed here as well. Another place that I enjoy. So I want to give a tip. One thing about Milwaukee is whenever you're coming to an event such as these, you want to make sure that you are looking for parking. So the beautiful thing that they did for us is they created this little P here. You can download the Milwaukee parking app, and it would allow for you to pay for parking in these areas, but it's also a good way to let you know where parking is available in the city of Milwaukee. So just those things to keep in mind when visiting. Parking can be expensive, especially when you're having events. But so plan ahead and make sure that you have a good time, because that's what it's about. So stay tuned. Next, we have the Milwaukee Historical Center, where you can learn a lot of great facts about the city of Milwaukee. We have Associated Bank, along with BMO Harris and Benihana. Benihana is a Japanese steakhouse where they have really good food. They cook the food in front of you, and it's just a really good opportunity and time to connect with your family and friends and those alike. So stay tuned. All right, next we have the Market Center for the Performing Arts. This is a place that I've taken a lot of my students for a field trip, actually. They have a lot of plays throughout the year that students are able to come to. A lot of it is free of charge, obviously, because they're coming from a school location. That brown building is your Associated Bank here in Milwaukee. And just straight ahead, over in this area, you have the Milwaukee River, which is a beautiful place, and it's a really good opportunity. They do have opportunity for you to participate. They do it throughout the summer, and you can come and get you a boat and enjoy the Milwaukee River. All right, next we have MSOE, which stands for Milwaukee School of Engineering. So a lot of students who obviously have a career in engineering comes to this location. One thing about the area down here is a lot of student housing is down here. So as you can see, some of the property locations for those houses are here. Cat's property being one of the most popular developments here. I will say though that it could be a little costly in this area. However, it is great because it does house the students who are down here for school, and not just for MSOE, but you also have UWM and MATC down here as well. So this is a really good place. You have Beer Garden here, which is a really good place to come, have some fun, bring your family, listen to music, and just have a good time. This is here in Juneau Park. Again, as you can see, this is all more student housing. You have restaurants, you have small local eateries here. Just overall a really good place down in the downtown area. One thing I want you to be mindful of though is, again, parking. Parking can be a hassle in the Milwaukee downtown area. So just keep that in mind as you're doing your daily events. You have the Jewish Museum here, and more student houses. So Milwaukee can be very populated with a variety of different people. So I would like to call it very diverse. A little segregated for my liking, just being honest. But overall, very well put together. The Wisconsin Conservatory of Music hosts a lot of opportunities for students who are learning music, who are perfecting their craft, and even those who have been doing it for a while. So you have that available as well. Stay tuned for more. All right, and now I'm getting to my favorite part of Milwaukee. The place that I go when I need peace. The place that I go when I need comfort. All right, we have St. Mary's Hospital here, which is been overall a pretty good hospital. Probably one of the most popular hospitals here in the Milwaukee area, along with St. Joseph's. All right, you guys, we're getting closer to my favorite, my all-time favorite, which is the lake. I love it down here. It is my place of peace. It is my place in which I find comfort, and I'm excited to take you down to my favorite parts of the lake. I just want you guys to see how beautiful our lake is. I remember being a kid coming down here and just really enjoying being down at the lake. Just an overall great experience. So many memories down here. So I'm gonna definitely tell you more about this experience as you had the opportunity to see the lake. So here you have the McKinley Marina launch. So typically I like to come down here when I've had a long day of life and I just need to be recharged. They've done a lot of work down in this area and I really enjoy it. I really like the fact that they've cleaned up some things. Again, it's a beer garden down here, so you have opportunities for small eateries. Bathrooms are accessible and available. As you can see, you have opportunities for people to come out and bring their boats as they are out fishing and just, you know, enjoying the scenery. You could typically find people here in the winter, the spring, the summer, the fall. There is never a wrong time to come down to the lake, especially when you need to get your mind right, because this is where I go the most. So yeah, check out the lake. So the beautiful thing about the lake is the fact that it's calm down here, especially on today. A lot of nice nature, refreshing of the mind. Just a beautiful day actually. So they've been doing some work down here, especially with the rocks. The rocks used to just kind of sit everywhere, but it looks as though that they've been kind of like positioning them to just kind of all be pushed up together. You also have, which I'm going to try to show, but over in this area down there is a park where your babies can come and just kind of run, play. It is sand down there, so you just want to be mindful of that as you're taking your adventure. Now, one of my other favorite parts about this place is going down here to the pier, the government pier. Now, what I love about the pier is it gives you the opportunity to walk. It's a very nice walk, and you can walk on both sides. Now, beware, one side is not fenced, and one side is. But typically what happens down here, even still, is that people are down here and they're fishing. So do it at your own risk, but it is available. One thing to note is typically, and it's really for safety measures, when you're down here, walk your bike. It's really painful for us people that's walking to have to move over because of bikers. So please, if you have the opportunity and can, if you're ever down here, walk your bike. Across where you see here, it's just a lot of what is downtown. So there are buildings that I did not maybe mention, but you can find them down there. So you have like your U.S. Bank, you have your City Hall, your courthouse. Again, I showed you the Associated Bank. Northwest Mutual is down there as well, if you know what that is. Or if you don't, it's a place where they, do financial services. Also, you have the opportunity to get life insurance and policies and so much more. So just know that those things are available. And as you can see, I don't know about you guys and how you feel about the calmness, but I love peace. And right now, this is offering a lot of it. So definitely one of the most beautiful places here in the Milwaukee area, and one that I will give a 10 out of 10 for. So stay tuned. All right, guys, for those who like to drink their coffee. For those who like to drink their coffee, we do have a Collectivo lakefront where you do have the opportunity to still drink your coffee and have a good time. And remember, it's located right across from the McKinley Marina. It's located from the McKinley Marina. You have your Collectivo lakefront. All right, you guys, I'm taking you to another favorite place of mine, which is still in the McKinley Marina. But what I like about this place is it's an opportunity to kick back and enjoy the scenery in a much more mild-mannered place. So what I mean by that is it offers the opportunity for you to just kind of relax. Just relax a bit. That's the main gist of it. And it is here. So this place right here is a beautiful place. It's really beautiful at night when the sun is setting. But what I like about this place is the fact that you have the opportunity to rent out these beautiful things here. Some beautiful swans. I'm gonna push it up for you to see it more. Those are rental swans that you are able to rent out and take alongside the shore. I've been before, and it was probably one of the best experiences that I had being in Milwaukee. Now you may want to take some off because it will be a lot of mosquitoes out. But again, one thing that I love about it, it was relaxed, it was calm. You got life jackets, and overall it was just a really good experience. I went for my birthday one year and I took my daughter along with some family. So a really, really beautiful experience, and I suggest that if you are in the Milwaukee area thinking about moving here or possibly just visiting, this is a place you definitely should go. The next place on my list is Will Fun Rentals. This is probably one of the craziest things I've ever done in Milwaukee. And I say that simply because you see these beautiful bikes that they have out here, right? Now, while they sound and look beautiful and easy, they're not. However, you can rent them. It's about $28. It may be up to about $50, depending on what you're doing and how many people that's going to be a participant. Now, let me tell you about these things. Now, they're really fun. They're really, really fun. But they're hard because it requires for everyone on the bicycle to push. If someone is not doing their job, I promise you, you will know, because your legs are going to be hurting like never before. So, but definitely a fun event, especially for a day like today. You're going to be hot. So the other beautiful thing about it is, as you go around, you have a gift of wing sales. So basically, this is a little eatery place in which you can go to get things like hot dogs. I believe they still do the chicken wings here, burgers, drinks and things like that, just so you can kind of revive yourself after paddling for so long. And again, remember, you are going to be tired. Not to mention, they also offer opportunities to be able to sit on the patio. Now, the thing about this is, typically it's hot. So you just want to be mindful as you are moving and grooving along. So, you may have not seen it because I wasn't able to show it. But on the side over there, this sign here has a big old sign that talks about kites. So not only can you do bicycling out here and grab some really good food and ice cream, but you also have the opportunity to purchase, as you can see, kites. Now, the thing I like about this is it's very kid friendly out here. So kids have the opportunity to come, spend all your money, and then eat really good and go home. But the good thing about the kites is it gives the kids the opportunity to learn how to fly one. Really inexpensive, and again, all for the fun. So keep those things in mind. Look at some of the kites that they have for the kids. So very kid friendly. I suggest if you are here, you take a look, and as you can see, if you remember and recall, as I showed you, the dock, or the pier I should say, it's right across from the pier. So I did not go too far away from where I just left. So a lot of these things are in close proximity to one another. Now, I'm not telling you should walk, because I wouldn't, especially on days like today where it's about 84 degrees. A nice breeze though, but still a little warm. But the thing about it is, these areas are not where you cannot, go to. All right, and the last place that I want to take you guys to, that's a favorite of mine, is right across from the bicycles, of course. However, it is all of this. So here you have the ability to be able to barbecue, hang out with your family, bring your coolers, and all of the things that make you feel good when you come out and enjoy yourself on a day like today. These are up for grabs. The picnic tables are up for grabs. But the other thing about this is alongside, and I'm not sure if you guys can really see it, but alongside there is a continual path. And that path takes you just around the McKinley Marina area. And when you're using these bicycles here, you have about an hour to pedal anywhere you want to. So typically what happens is someone rents from there, and they just kind of ride alongside this area until they get back to their location. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You see that? Just gorgeous, really gorgeous. I love our downtown area. I will not lie to you. I really love the Milwaukee downtown area. So many other buildings that we did not cover, so many luxury apartments and complexes, so many luxury condos, just so many things. And I highly suggest, if there is something that I did not discuss, that you leave a comment and you just kind of let me know. But you also have the opportunity to be able to contact me and continue to be a subscriber, so that way you're able to get the updated information about me being a real estate agent in the city of Milwaukee. I look forward to seeing you guys. I look forward to working with you. Have a blessed day. Peace.